Hello and welcome to this video where I talk you through the FD1 LED light guide from Olympus for the TG4 series of cameras. So this is the TG5 Tough, and you can see on the front we've got an LED and we've got a flashlight, and they're both very useful for this type of camera. Now what's really good about the Olympus TG5 is it's got this really good macro mode. So I'm just going to put it into macro mode now. And what's really good is you can pick lots of things. You can pick the magnification settings, etc. But it allows you to get really close and take some really good macro images. Now I've not got a card in here at the moment, but you can see I can get incredibly close. The problem with getting incredibly close is you're going to block out the light. So I can get incredibly close, and I can even focus this close where the subject is almost touching the lens. In fact, I could probably put the camera on top and I could still get some focus. However, it's going to be a bad image because there's not going to be any light getting to the subject I'm focusing. So this is where the FD1 comes in. So if I go to the back of the TG5, if I hold down the info button here, if I hold down the info button here, the LED light comes on. And that means that in theory I can go in and I can get some macro shots, but it's not very good because the light is very small and the light is coming from a single source. So we're going to cast horrible shadows. So I'm just going to turn that off for a moment. So this is where this accessory comes in. So we've got this ring that is detachable. Hold down this unlock button, turn it anti-clockwise, and it comes off. And then all we have to do is put this in. Now really this is just a piece of plastic. It's nothing more. It's about £30, €30 and $30, and it is essentially a piece of plastic, but it is incredibly useful. So what we do is we put it on and we snap it into place, and it blocks out the flash. You can't use the flash, but it does spread the LED light around this ring. So let's turn the LED on and let's give it a go. So already you can see on the back of the screen that this is much better illuminated than it was before. Let's have a look now. So it looks quite white. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to turn one of these lights out that I've got illuminating it, and I'm going to turn my other light out. And you can see that yes, the LED light is on and it's being diffused. So I'm turning this light over here back on. So you can see that this is now illuminating and it's spreading the light incredibly well. So it gives a shadowless effect. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put this ring down here. So I'm going to put the LED light on. And you can see in the camera that I can go over the ring. I can actually rest the camera on top of the ring, get some focus, get an image that is well exposed and not covered in shadows. And we don't get any horrible shadows either. It's really quite good. What I also like about it is it adds an element of protection to the front lens. So the lens is all internal and has an internal mechanism, and if this were to get scratched, you can't replace it. So you might have a horrible scratch down the front and it would ruin your camera. Put this on the front and it can act as a sort of lens protector, a sort of lens hood. It's going to keep things away from the front of your lens. It's not going to be brilliant, it's not going to be as good as a lens job. So it fits on, it's fairly flimsy. To be honest, you could add it and you could keep it on the camera at all time. You only turn it on when you need it. So this is the FD1. So let's go and get some pictures with it and see what we can achieve in macro mode. So with those pictures I took using the FD1 of this little toy figure, I was getting shutter speeds of 1/125th of a second at ISO 800 just by using this, and of course it would have been completely black if I wasn't using this. So it does allow you to achieve good macro shots with the TG5 and the TG series of cameras. And really I think Olympus has outdone itself in not only the TG5 but also the accessory. You can also get an accessory that spreads and diffuses the flash, but I don't have that. Maybe someday I'll get to review it. So drop me a comment, let me know what you think. Goodbye.